Hi everyone, welcome to Fat to Thin Senior RNY. I'm Raven. I was 76 years old when I had gastric bypass surgery on December 16, 2019. Last month, I talked about diet versus surgery. In this vlog, I'll be talking about the upcoming holidays and the importance of sharing food. If you're curious, please continue to watch and join me on this journey. It wasn't until I became an adult and had children of my own that I realized the importance of sharing a meal. As a kid, we never had Thanksgiving. We never had Christmas dinner. At least I don't remember my mom ever sitting at the table with us to eat for any meal. In fact, she was pretty much a terrible cook, if I remember correctly. I had a younger brother. He's passed now. But I had a very much younger brother who got sick and tired of her cooking one day and just took the plate of spaghetti and threw it out the window. I was intensely angry at him because I was hungry. I could have eaten that. I realized she was a lousy cook, but it was food, you know. And I was seriously angry to see him throw it out like that, but he just couldn't stand another mouthful of it. I think I was jealous of the story of the Christmas Carol and the dinners they had because of their poverty as we were, and their family dinner together, which we didn't do. I read that a lot. I read a lot about people enjoying meals and dinners and Thanksgiving and Christmas because I read a lot. And I wondered what it was really like. It wasn't until I had my own children that I realized what a wonderful thing it is. I remember on Halloween trading candy for boiled eggs, because I wanted the eggs to eat. I don't remember where I got the candy to make the trades, but somehow somebody must have given me some, or somewhere along the line. You know, I went to somebody's house and said trick or treat, and they gave me candy, so I traded the candy for the colored eggs, the boiled eggs. The other kids thought something was wrong with me because I wanted the eggs, and they were willing very much to take my candy, you know. We obviously didn't give out candy at my house. We didn't even open the door. In fact, we would turn off the lights so that there would be no light to indicate that anybody was home. I don't remember Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner at either of my grandmother's houses either. I do remember eating dinner at a table with my father's mother at the home that she lived in with her daughter, my aunt. My aunt was an excellent cook. We didn't go over there often, but when we did, it was a good deal. She made a crazy good peach cobbler. This is what I remember of her anyway. Aside from the fact that she had this white streak of hair down the middle. Anyhow, now that I've had surgery, I get angry and sometimes pissed at people who push food on me, or push me to eat a lot of food. Especially, I had the surgery, and I tell them, you know, I've had a surgery, I can't eat a whole lot the whole day. Oh, just try one more, you know. It's like it goes over the top of the head, or doesn't go through the ears, or goes through and out the other side, but they don't hear it. It's taken me quite a while to understand that sharing food is a social activity in every society. So what I needed to do was to come to terms with that and figure out a way to be social and around food and still not eat everything there. I still get invited a lot out to dinner, but in general, I turn down the invitations. So it's gotten to the point where people don't invite me to go out to dinner, but they will invite me to come to their house for dinner. I sometimes don't go because I feel they'll be insulted at the amount I can eat, as if saying, I don't like your cooking, you know. I have found that even though they know I can't or won't eat much, they still push, you know, here, just another teaspoon, a small spoon, you know, as opposed to the big serving spoon, you know. I don't like it, and I don't think they can help it, to tell you the honest truth. So I've done things like I'll try just a teaspoon, you know, just a small, just a tip of the spoon, which invariably is half of a serving spoon. I have pushed the food around on the plates. I try and make conversation with the people next to me, and I push it around so it, you know, it goes towards the edges, and the center of the plate looks a little clear, and, you know, I've discreetly dumped some of the food from my plate into the garbage. I've actually emptied my plate into the garbage at times. At one party, I did that twice. I emptied my plate twice. I completely threw away the whole paper plate full of food twice because people wanted me to taste this or that, and they kept handing me plates, and I kept saying, oh, no, thank you, I've had enough, you know, that kind of thing, but they still do it. And so I get up as if I'm going to go to the bathroom or whatever and drop it off in the kitchen. I've done things like bring the plate back with just a tiny bit on the plate, and it's, you know, sauces all over the plate, look like I did something there, and just hold on to that, you know, and people will say, oh, would you like some more? And I say, oh, no, thank you, I've had enough. You can see that I've eaten, you know, whatever. Whatever works to have people feel comfortable, except not eat more than I can stand to eat or want to eat. It's not that I don't like their cooking or anything. I just physically cannot eat that much food. Just can't do it. I don't see any reason to do it anyway, so that I could gain back all of the weight that I lost. It's just crazy. So my objective then is to find a way to look like I've eaten a lot of food and not insult the cook. I've found things like raw vegetables, raw broccoli, which is unfortunate. I just can't eat it anymore. Or even ground beef in hamburgers, because I get dumping syndrome. I can't do it anymore. And you don't want to find that out at a party, as I did one time. You know, you're running to the bathroom, you're throwing up, you're doing the whole deal, and people are wondering, why are you sick, you know? Especially since there's COVID around, you know. That makes a really nasty scene. But I feel it's really important to participate. So when I do go to a party like that, I'll bring a dish of something I really like to eat to share. Now, I don't bring a big plate like I used to. I'll bring a small serving dish, shallow, so it looks like there's a lot of food in there. I put a tiny bit of on my plate first, and then I go around and, you know, I hold it up and I go and I look at the dishes, and I'll take a teeny bit of this and kind of smear it around the plate a little bit while I'm putting it up there, and, you know, a few things, and so that the plate is not totally empty, you know. Then I tell people when I sit down, oh, I'll just, you know, it's kind of crowded over here, or whatever the excuse may be. I'll just sit down and wait until everybody's finished, and I'll go back up and try something else. Oh, that was good. Oh, yeah, I'll try it the next time I get up. You know, that kind of thing. Although generally I don't. Or maybe I will. I'll try a tip of a teaspoon or something just to say that I tasted it, you know, see what it tastes like. You know, that's the way you got to do sometimes. I make sure that I get up at least once and put a tiny bit of something else on the plate so that I'm kind of hovering around where the food is, you know, so that people see that I'm over there and looking like everybody else is doing, you know. It's the getting up and sitting down with another plate that makes people feel more comfortable. I don't have to have a whole heck of a lot of stuff on it. You know, specifically if you go and get a tiny piece of dessert of some kind, you tell them, you know, I'm on a diet or whatever, you know. But I wanted to see what it tasted like. Whatever. Do whatever it is that works. I remember, this is a story, I remember, about 50 years ago, once I went to a drinking party. We would go up to the bar, order a drink from the menu, pay for it, and the money was donated to charity. They would hand you a glass of water dressed like the drink you ordered, or over ice, or swizzle stick in an olive in a champagne glass, umbrella with a wedge of orange, whatever it was, whatever the drink was, but it was always a glass of water. It was amazing that everyone at the party was sober, but everyone acted like they were drinking. Everybody was holding onto their glasses and sipping and talking and standing around in groups, you know, as people do. It's the being with people that's important, not the food or the drinks. The food is a cover for lulls in conversation or the talk from your crazy uncle. At least that's what I think it is anyway. So as the food holidays start, prepare what you'll do and stick to it and have a great time. Okay? The Rowley Report. Okay? Rowley's got a split personality, I think. I went to the women's caravan this last week. He was an absolute gentleman. I mean, he was just terrific. Come on, come on. Let's go. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yeah, that's the front of my car, actually. Beautiful, aren't they? Soft, too. We came home yesterday, and he's crazy again. He's barking, he's lunging, he's chasing everything. He's not paying attention to me at all. I don't know. While we were out at the caravan, as I said, he was a gentleman. I'd call him, he'd come right over, he'd sit down. I mean, he was terrific. I think the difference is the place itself. At home, he can't run free like he did at the caravan. Out in the desert, he goes in and out and does a great job of protecting the area and meeting other people and other dogs. No arguing, no fighting, no barking, no carrying on. I don't think I've seen so much tail wagging as I have in the past week at that caravan, at the women's caravan. He was happy. I think he is just bored to death here. So, to sum up, I'm feeling really good. I'm really looking forward to the holidays, although I think I will avoid as many dinners as I possibly can. I'd make that choice for surgery again. It was among the best decisions I've ever made, and it was a great tool. I lost the weight really fast, and I had the opportunity, and I have the opportunity to maintain that weight loss. So it's like being skinny again or never having been fat. Although there are side effects, of course. I mean, you got bingo wings. Personally, I call these raven wings, but that's where they go. Even with the surgery, it's not easy. I mean, you're still tempted to eat a piece of candy or take a piece of cake or do the things that you used to do that got you fat in the first place. But it's an opportunity, and it's a real do-over as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so follow the rest of my life weekly on Fridays, 5 p.m. Pacific time, on Adventures with Raven and Raleigh on YouTube. The link is below. And please subscribe and share this video. Don't forget to click show more to see the stuff in the description. And thank you for watching and listening. And thanks for subscribing. See you Friday, December 3rd, 2021. And have a great Thanksgiving, okay? Take care of you and yours, and blessed be.